face that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit. The world itself is one big hoax. Spamming each other with our burning commentary bullshit masquerading as insight. Our social media faking as intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property, our money. I'm not saying anything new. We all know why we do this, not because Hunger Games books makes us happy.
Oh man.
It's not because Hunger Games books makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Fuck society.
Yeah. Well, D&B Deluxe, you aren't the only one. I do understand. Like, you see the same kind of process with Flight as well. Like, and obviously with other streamers as well. Proto, like when he's producing, he's got about 60 viewers, and every time he's doing SoundClouds, he's got 100 to 120 viewers. So
She just goes a little mad sometimes.
okay, let's play some other music. Let's play this one again.
I'm a good boy, mommy.
Hey! Hey, thank you for that host, Wid. Sweet. I'm not done, like, posting in Discords. Who have I missed? There's a couple ones that I've missed. Hey Busted, what's up? Yeah, you guys can already share, like you can already Salt Machine. It should already be working. Yeah. Ah, I screwed it up. Yeah. Now the crowd will show up, guys. Like, I think on a Tuesday, the crowd will show up. 'Cause feedback and shit. No, my Discord hasn't announced my stream yet. It should be doing it automatically, but the bot has been a dick. We still have no one in the raffle. Hey. That's the wrong one. Let's open this one. Hey Tom. Punch the bot in the dick. Simmons. I can't do that. I do not have the power to punch anyone in the dick today. I'm sorry. It was a long day. Oh, what? Come on. Please don't die. It's every time. God damn. Thank you for the host, Nazara. I do work results, but today I attended a workshop about live tech and stuff. It was really cool. It was really fancy, really geared towards nerds. And it took a little longer than I expected it would take. Alright, let's get this show on the road. We've got 3 people in. Guys, type exclamation mark salt machine. Nerds indeed. Yeah, we got 5 now, so I can roll. First one is D&B Deluxe, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, it was fancy and nerdy and everything. Okay. Blade Runner Blues. Let's open my discount Spectre. I could load some more decent visualizers as well. Technically. I would have to copy them to OBS's default VST folder. Tom, reloading does not remove you. Oops, this is going on the mic. Fuck. Shit. That was a very abrupt stop. So I was trying to get a sense of stereo. Seems to be wide enough in the mid. Hey. Thank you so much for that host, Red. So I feel like your tune is wide in the mid, but centered in the high end. The hi-hats were a little too up front, yeah. Yeah, like they're like right in front of my face. I would have them a little more on the sides. I'm no fan of like super duper wide cymbals, but just a little width, just a little Haas effect or something to put them on the sides. Hey Cluda, what's up? It feels like something here. Yeah, it feels like something here is some reverb tailors overlapping. In the low end, something from the kick, I guess. Are there some plugins for Haas Effect? You're in FL, right? FL has a very simple solution, and it's called Fruity Stereo Shaper. this one, right? You just pass either to the right or to the left, which means this delays the left side, so it hits the right ear first, and this delays the left side. This delays the right side, so it hits the left ear first. Right? Same goes for this, but this is in milliseconds. And this is basically phase. Right? This is really small time increments. Far below a millisecond. Think contextually that that little saw build up lead that you've got going is a little loud. Hi Donut Guy, what's up? And also have a nice flight. It stops really abruptly. You should definitely write more of this. This is a cool tune, but yeah, the stereo image, especially in the high end, needs to be looked after. That little lead thing you've got here, it's too loud in this part. It's fine when the sub is going. Like when there's some low end to back it up, but but when there's nothing down below, and yeah, I feel there's a lot of reverb that you need to control more. It also feels like, a little too on the ambient side for what's going on. Especially when you've got low sub notes and there's no harmonic going on. Like right here, it feels like there's a hole frequency-wise. Attenuate your higher subnotes as well. No, Tom, I don't want to hide my bookmark bar. I know this is in here, but nobody cares. I need this though. I need this button. You know? I need this accessible at all times. So, even during stream. Please use responsibly, indeed. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, control the reverb. Maybe it's the phrasing also is a bit on the ambient side of things. It feels like at this section, it feels like it loses the focus it had. Because you're holding that note so long. I don't know what it is. It feels like, progression-wise, it feels like there's none happening at that point. The lead just is a bit bleep bloopy, like not really a lead voice as much as it is an background element. And if you have it, it should definitely be some sort of foreground element. Or not do like complex, but like not do rhythmically something different than the drums are doing, you know? Either you have it as a pad or you have it as a lead. And this is like trying to be both at the same time. It's just ambience, yeah. That's because I couldn't figure out the exact speed of that sample. Okay, it doesn't have any groove in it. Well, then cut groove into it. Or don't, and use it as a pad, but then, like, you also need to cut it. I would say, at least. Yeah. I think I've talked about this enough. Hope that helps you out, buddy. Da-da-da-da! Alexis! What the fuck is that avatar, boy?
I'm a fat boy. I
Thank you very much for that follow, Buggles. Alexis Jules Sky's Traitor. Yeah. Dubstep with Wob Whip and Groo Woo 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 and Wee 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 and lots of other thing. Cool, I guess.
I'm a fat boy. I love cake, bitch.
Thank you very much for that follow, Bilson. Fucking ruined. Dude, what's going on here? So I actually know what's going on. But first of all, it's a cool idea. That's the first thing I'm going to say. The second thing I'm going to say, though, is sound design. Dude, your mid basses start like around almost 2000 hertz. Like nothing in this area is used for your mid basses. Like this is just like, it felt so separated. Like it felt like, also they were like 5 octaves too high to make any sort of like real grime. Like there was some where you did it right, but for these really high screechy ones, you need something to fill this area. You need something that connects these two frequency areas. That's really important if you want these to smash. So get on that, like layer a square or something, just high pass it here, low pass it here, so it just connects these two things. Otherwise you'll have it won't have any impact. So that's the main thing, the absolute main thing that needs to happen here. There's no discussion about that. That needs to happen, okay? See? This one, for example, has the lowest frequency at like 900 hertz. That does not work for a mid bass. Hi, Hyperion Vision. You need a bridge, yeah. Like we can talk about lead groove and whatever, but that is something that needs to happen. Okay. Your transitions need a bit of work. That's just like the standard kick build. Okay, it works every time, but like there's nothing else that backs it up. It's just a kick build into and then like the other major issue this track has is what I was hinting at when I made the high pass here. Your sub has you've gone like the different way around. Usually when people have a problem with their sub bass, I tell them to add harmonics. And I guess you did. But like the sub I'm hearing is actually an octave above like the lowest sine frequency in it. Okay? You have basically your sub bass, which is an octave too low, and then the first harmonic of that, which is the octave above, and that's louder than the actual fundamental frequency. And that's what we're hearing. And that can never have as much weight as just a single frequency at the bottom end. Okay? If the loudest frequency is actually the lower of the two, it's going to have way much more weight. You're going to run into the problem, though, that you go down to the F with that, and when you do that, the one that's an octave lower is actually at fucking 20 hertz, which nothing on this earth can reproduce correctly. and your ears cannot pick it up as like a sound. You can only feel it. Okay. Usually, I recommend people high pass their muster something around 30 hertz. Usually, I say that because everything below there, if it has any impact in the sonic range, it's probably due to harmonics. And these harmonics are going to be farty. Okay, they're going to sound like farts, which is sometimes what you want, but in most cases it's not. And generally you need, like, your sub bass needs to be louder. But you see that, right? You're seeing that. You're seeing that. This is the first harmonic. This wasn't like the actual sub bass. This is the sub bass and this is the harmonic. And it's louder than the actual fundamental. Yeah, in general, your sub level needs to come up. Like your kick is sticking out a bit over it. But I guess, yeah, that's something you should worry about after like you fix the actual sound design. Okay. So, I will fix all, I promise. That's good to hear. I mean, like, you don't have to, like, completely do everything I say, because usually when you try and do that, like, when people try and do that, I've noticed that myself. Whenever I try and incorporate feedback I got off Twitch, I usually tend to overdo it. I usually tend to just way overdo what I've been told. And then, like, 3 tunes later, I'll find out, oh shit, I've been overdoing this. But yeah. Just these are the main things I noticed. Let's roll again. The Whittler. It is the underscore Whittler. Holy. Hmm. Ooh, Yeti and Whittler. New ideas mixed down. I am excited.
New ideas, but me afraid of old ideas. You know what I mean? Because
it's this one.
Set you up to suffer.
Fuck yeah. Ooh. That's a bit loud.
Because them whole ideas they set you up to suffer.
Oh, this part.
You know what I mean? Because them whole ideas they set you up to suffer.
Forgot to mute again.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Some people are afraid of. Some people are afraid of. Some people are afraid of.
This-
Some people are afraid of new ideas, but me afraid of old ideas. You know what I mean? Because them old ideas they set you up to suffer.
Yeah, this is sexy though. I meant like when I said too loud, I meant like the delayed vocals.
Because them old ideas they set you up to suffer.
It's probably because of the side channel, to be honest.
Because them old ideas they set you up to suffer.
Yeah, my connection just went down. Like my transfer rate just went down to like fucking 400 kilobytes per second for some reason. To be honest with, I think that this little blip you've got there could have the roominess of the drums as well. Sometimes. I feel this makes sense again, but like when it's just like these big roomy drums, this big roomy snares, and the cymbals, which also have some kind of room on them. Definitely cool. Like this section I wouldn't worry about, but this I feel like the tiny sine blips or FM play that you're doing there could really benefit from some tail, from some reverb tail. Just because, like, all of this is really roomy and really ambient-y. I don't know.
Some people are afraid of new ideas, but me afraid of
Yeah, I want some tail, Red.
because them old ideas they set you up to suffer.
Like here it makes sense because there's other stuff going on that those would be dry. But like when there's nothing else going on, in the tonal mid range.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise, I can't fault this. To be honest, it's a great tune. This part is so you. Like, this is so you. Yeah.
Some people are afraid of new ideas, but me afraid of old ideas.
I can't fault this otherwise.
Because them old ideas they set you up to suffer.
Thank you very much for sending that in. Yeah, keep me posted on this one as well. Like, anytime you send something in, please make a fuss when it's done, and please make a fuss when it comes out. Please. Yeah, boys. This should be free soon. Free at last! Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll. Nice. Nice. Flux tape. The luck on this man. Hello, Flux tape, by the way. Listening exercise, okay?
Unit 1. Exercise 25. First, you will have 45 seconds to study the task below.
That's not enough time. I don't care what task it is.
Then you will hear the recording twice. While listening, choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D, for questions 1 to 7.
Nazara.
Put a cross in the correct box. The first one, 0, has been done for you. After the second listening, you will have 45 seconds to check your answers. To to check your answers, 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 to check your answers.
Our guest this morning on Today's World is...
There are so many different ways of using the internet. B.
It's nice though. Like you wrote like this is a joke down here, but like with some more crunch, you could make this. You could make this a right stinker, mate. A real fucking stinker.
1. Exercise 25.
So, do you want actual feedback? I'm guessing you do.
First, you will have 45 seconds to study the task below.
I enjoyed it very much. I can say that much.
Then you will hear the recording twice. While listening, choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D, for questions 1 to 7. Put a cross in the correct box. The first one, 0, has been done for you. After the second listening, you will have 45 seconds to check your answers. To check your answers, to check your answers, to check your answers, to check your answers.
I have to give feedback on troll songs. It's tradition. Okay. Excellent use of comedic timing. This fucking this fucking piano.
Our guest this morning on Today's World is...
It kills me every time.
On Today's World is... Our guest this morning on Today's World is...
Like this one bass sound from my this one bass sound of mine. What you mean? You mean this one? This fucking yeah. So, I'm thinking the joke is over by that point, and at this point you want to make it an actual track. And if you want to make it an actual track, it needs percussion.
There are so many different ways of using the internet. B.
I'm not lying, this could be a legit fucking jump up thingy. Otherwise, bass boost the tune, like boost around 100 hertz by 30 dB, and then throw a Maximus on your master, but don't actually tweak any controls. Just select preset A, B, C, or D. And then this is a little trick that I usually do when I feel like a tune needs to be really mastered, not just regular mastered. I like, and not many people know about this, but I yes, this is it's a hidden plugin in FL Studio, right? It doesn't show up in the regular VST folder thing. So you gotta search for Fruity Blood Overdrive, okay? It makes everything sound way better. Just crank up every knob you find on there, especially the times 100 knob, because it makes it sound 100 times better. Way much more better indeed. For 20% more everything. Yeah. Okay, let's roll again. Phase! It is you. It is you, my friend. Give me music, boy. I mean, emotes are cool too, but I want music. A touch of fruity bass boost, maybe. Just a touch, though. Fuck me. Go straight into it. Just fucking right into it. No warning. Okay. Now this. Holy shit. No, FaZe, we gotta talk about something here. In some countries, this is illegal. No foreplay is illegal. Okay. No, I loved it, man. And this ending, though, it's like, okay, so he changed his mind. Like, after 1 minute 40, he just changed his mind, and then went like with this like sort of ambient chill hop thing. there's nothing that irks me about the mix. Everything is pretty clear. There's no big jarring level jumps or whatever. A bit more bass? I think the bass is fine, to be honest. Yeah, nothing goes over this point. A bit more track structure, please. No, Tom, you're not... Like, Phase isn't a track structure kind of guy. Like, this is obviously not intended to have this kind of structure. This is not intended to be like regular drum and bass where it goes for 5 hours. So, yeah, can't tell, if there's anything wrong with the mix, to be honest. Feels like everything comes through. There's nothing being obscured. You have significantly reduced the amount of snares. Yeah, nothing's there that shouldn't be there. I can't fault this. That's my feedback. Hey, Anais, what's up, man? Keep that last part and go UK happy hardcore. Hey, Omicron, give me your link, man. Also, if you do decide to go happy hardcore with this, oh boy, that's gonna be something. Like, I have not heard you make anything besides this particular brand of Phase Zero. Oh god, did he fuck off? Like, did he just blur his link and fuck off? No, he didn't, right? No problem, Phase. You know how it is, like, every time you send something in here, like, I can't really say anything, because the things I could give critique on are already, like, at a level where I wouldn't think I can help, you know? He actually fucked off. God damn. All right. Everyone gets 1 minute and 30, and then it's re-roll. Okay. Bilson drum and bass. It is your turn. Rip in peace. Beatbox, you are in. Definitely you are in. Oh shit, I haven't got anything besides what I started 2 hours ago. Well, then send me that. Halo human. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, you started this 2 hours ago. So obviously everything's subject to change. For example, I would suggest doing a longer intro. Hey, hold on. Why didn't it make the ching chimey sound? Is there a minimum amount? Fuck. Thank you very much, Red. Fucking hell. Its jaw did a doot. Okay. It did something, but I want to see it show up. Where can I see it show up? Here. Thank you very much, Red. I can see it. Can't buy bits, but I can't watch. But I can watch ads. Cool. It's so cool that they let you do this. I can't do this in Germany. It's not allowed. You don't get free money in Germany. It's just those 32 bars, okay? Yeah, more percussion, variation in the bass, and stuff. Like you're probably gonna do that. Like if this is 2 hours in, you're probably still not out of ideas yet. I think that really resonant kind of snare tail thingy that you're doing is pretty cool. I just think that the fundamental of the snare needs to be on top of that. That's your snare fundamental. And right now it's under everything from the mid bass. Sorry to take a spot with such a startist project. Well, I mean, if that's all you have, that's what I'm going to critique. Much better with fundamental, yeah. Even though I just boosted the shit out of the mid bass while doing that. You don't need to do that because you have the snare as an individual channel. But I just had to do it on the master. Yeah, fellow German indeed. Yeah, you know the whole you know the drill, dude. Do risers, do build-ups, do all that shit. And write more. Main feedback always when a tune is in the starting stage is write more. Just write more of it. What about putzig? Or schnuggelig, as we in Hessia say. All right. I think that's it about this. Like you obviously have still got a lot of ideas, right? No modulation as well, yeah. You need motion. Motion made easy from the Whittler sample pack. Grab it now. Use it on every track. Just hide it in reverb or something. Right. It's beatbox. We're gonna get some neuro shit here. Drum and bass. No, don't do it. No, it's not good. No. See that's the problem. Is that me doing that? Because that already clipped in the MP3. What's that? That was pure comedy, boy. My stream audio is broken, yeah. I bet that's what it is. That fucking plop snare, though. Did you have to do that to me? I fucking lost my shit, dude. Yeah, ratio-wise, it looks kind of good. I think, but it's very flat. We've talked about this. This is very, very crunchy. I guess you left some more dynamics here and like left some spaces here. Brick walls indeed. Flatness is the new dynamic. I thought we were over it. I thought we were over this, but we're not. This is just so funny to me. I think your snare, your plop snare, needs a tiny bit of snare noise on top of it. Just noise, white noise. Because right now it's like just... it feels like there's a lot of punch to it in the mid, but not in the high end. There is some high end, but it's way overshadowed by the mid. I also think that you need to be a bit more... I don't know, like, you need to be consistent with your wonk, you know, your basses are super wonky, but then your break is straight. I don't know, I feel that is a dichotomy. It's from Neurohop Forum, yeah. Now your basses are more straight, and that fits better with the straight break under it. Yeah, that one just got swallowed a bit. Hey, Cold Cuts. Hello, Keygrit. Technically, Neurohub Forum still exists. On the Wayback Machine, you mean? Yeah, I feel like some more elements to keep rhythm in the mid here, like. Also, I feel like you're crunching your basses a bit too hard again. And I know I say this every time, but could you please you please try and hit the sweet spot of the crunch where it becomes like where it stays crunchy but doesn't become like super destroyed in the high end. What? Video is frozen. Cold cuts, you need to refresh then. And try the HTML4 player. I mean, also this break is a bit too sausaged. This though, like every fucking time. This just hits me in the funny bone, man. I don't think you ever showed us your setup. I'm curious. I guess if you scroll back in my Discord, you might find pictures. Mr. Fifth disprove and Moody Good had a misshaped child. I have a very, very disgusting metaphor pertaining to that, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm a gentleman. Okay, guys. I think that's it. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Let's roll again. Hey, Cora, what's up, man? This track is loud as fuck. You're absolutely right. It is loud as fuck. And I've said that. It is very, very much brick-walled. Hey, Inferno. Already got the link at the ready. Hey! Oh, are we gonna have a wide boy? That kick has a sort of usable transient, but sorry for interrupting this, by the way, but I've got to say that now. It has a usable transient, but the low end of it, like the low pitch decay of it, is moving in fucking slow motion. I think it needs to go faster. Hey, what's up, Mustang? It's not as bad as I thought. But it's still pretty bad. Hey, Mr. Merc. Sorry for side only. Just checking. Just checking. So. This is a bit too wide in my opinion. Like, it's a bit too much on the side signal side of things. Also too loud. Then the thing about the kick drum. Feel like your bass gets drowned. No, that your snare gets drowned by the bass. That's not a sub bass. That's an octave above what I would use as a sub bass. Cold cuts. What do you mean by too loud? Can you explain? Use the volume fader. Look, if you have a DAW, usually it comes with mix buses, and on those you'll find these little thingies on the like sort of in the middle, right? And if you grab the little doohickey that sticks out of it and pull it down, it gets quieter, and that solves the problem in this case. Yeah, you need to transpose down the sub bass an octave and see how that treats you. Well, in this section it's fine actually, but here that's too high. That's just like your mid basses have too much low mid power, I think. Usually I split my mid basses off at 120 hertz, and then I have the stuff below that dedicated to the sub patches in my tracks. But if you aren't redlining, you aren't headlining. Don't take that advice if you're if you're into orchestral music and you have to live mix an orchestra. What's that? Tom. Seriously. Yeah, see how in this area, so 2.5K to 5 kilohertz, these percussions, they really need to come down. I feel they're way too loud, way too sharp, and I don't mean in terms of pitch. I mean they are too sharp. Content aware scaling. It looks like magic from Not So Bot. Yeah, I think if you take that advice to heart, like your snare's getting drowned, your kick drum takes too long to get to its fundamental frequency. Your patches have a little too much low mid. Your sub here needs to go down an octave. Your percussions at 2.5K to 5 kilohertz are a bit loud. And then maybe turn down the mid basses as a whole as well. And bring up the percussions. And obviously write more. Cool. I think that's it about this one. Let's roll again. Baggles. Where are you? Let's oh well, let's play this one. While we wait, let's go for some synthwave. Here he is. I need the private link. I need the private link, brother. You've given me a link to a tune that's private on your SoundCloud. See, what you do, Baggles, is you go to a track that's private and you press the share button and it gives you this special link, right? With this little suffix. That's what you need to give me. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Cool idea. It's obviously very whip. 42 seconds is a bit short for a full track. I don't 100% agree with the chord progression here. It's also... yeah, the lead here, right? Lead is in a different mode than the chord progression as well. Like, the chord progression also changes modes. So probably you used one mode for the lead and multiple modes for the chord progression, which sometimes works, but right now, in this case, especially here, that note in the lead is nowhere near the chord. Chords are too aggressive. 42 seconds in 2017. That banner's way too 50-50 for my taste. It has to be this large, otherwise people will not even try to read the screen. And still, like, even with this huge banner, people will still ask, how do I join? You need, I think you need a bit more of a bigger snare under this clap thing. Feels a little weak compared to the kick. It's way too fast. Yeah, that's also a thing. Like, rhythmically, it's trying to do too much at the same time, I feel. Especially the lead on top of that as well. Ha! No, Visca. Oh. Every time you type LOL as stick person drowns, well, fuck stick people, okay? Oh, what? Oh, thanks, Wits. Fucking hell. Thank you very much for all them cheers. Holy shit. Fill the cup, fill the cup, fill the cup, fill the cup. Indeed. Something is glitching here. This isn't like... This thing isn't showing anything. And I don't know why. Hey, Ziggy. It's pennies, no worries. But you're doing it, and I want it to be a thing that shows up, and I'm pissed off that it doesn't. I've said it so, like, everything should end up in the cup. Like, follows as well and shit like that. Yeah, it's a little too complex for the happy kind of vibe that's going on here. I don't know, like, it's obviously very whip, so you're gonna expand on this idea. They need to have a reskin for bits and make it beer so the streamer can drink it. On that note, I'm gonna have to go get a beer soon, I think. Because, oh boy. It's already like past midnight. And I'm not even 2 hours in. Yeah. Cool idea. Let's give this a horn. Post feedback. I think that's all I can say about it. Hi, period vision. It is your turn. Diddle-a-dit. Diddle-a-dit-dit-dit. Hey Tim. Smurfenstein, if you type Salt Machine, you are in. Yes, you are. You are on the list. Alle wegklatschen. Alle. Allesamt. Yeah. That's exactly what you should do. Fucking no-shows. Really. Please don't. Please don't do a no-show. I'm gonna ruffle 2 people now. What? Daleks, please show up. I'm gonna raffle the next one right after I get the first link. Okay? So don't get alarmed. Don't be alarmed. I'm gonna give it Alex his fair chance, and then I'm gonna reset. Dave's not here, man. All right. I'm gonna do Let's Raffle. Everyone type Salt Machine again. There they are. Okay, that looks more promising. I'm gonna roll in 3, 2, 1. Vladislav, it's you. Your turn, bruv. Now don't tell me you won't fucking show up. Yes, Omicron, you got picked. You can re-enter now, but like, be aware that you can't just not show up and then expect to get a play if you got ruffled while you're away. That's not how it works here. You did show. Yeah. I do not even have a name for this one, but my friend says it's atmospheric. Also hi. Okay. So, Vladislav, this was pretty cool. I'm thinking, yeah, you sent in some tunes earlier, like earlier this year, I think. when we talked about how structuring would affect your tunes, would make them more comprehensible to the common mind. And I think you did, like, you're showing a great improvement here, like in terms of structuring. There is sort of a theme going on. There's sort of a general kind of division of the tune into different energy levels, and I applaud you for that, sir. That B9, maybe not. In the pad, you know, that wavy little synth in the background that forms the B9 in the chord. B9, indeed. Yeah, that is pretty sexy, even mix-wise. I am only wishing for some cymbal stuff going on, to be honest. And that pluck can come down a bit, I think. More drivey cymbals. Yeah, just maybe a crash here and there, and then like just have some subtle rides going. Smayosh. When the plug is alone here, I think the volume is okay, but here it obscures the chords. I mean, you've got a 4x4. Well, no. You've got hi-hat playing 8th notes here. But I want more of that stuff. Just a ride, maybe. Just a longer ride that keeps the flow steady a bit. that's probably all. Yeah. Maybe overall, I would try and reduce the low mids, especially on that bass. Just to give it clarity without boosting high end. What about my main bass progression? I think it works, to be honest. Sometimes I probably, like, if I were writing this, I would change it up. But I feel like the constant repetition of it does not harm the tune. Did Tom post something not safe for work again? Tom, we're gonna have to talk about this. Okay, I think I've babbled on enough about this. Mustin Music, Timatrobes, as he was called in the days of old. Grabbing link, yeah. Do. Please do. Cool ambient DMB thingy. Okay. Be right back, rain. Be right back, water. Yeah. Use SodaStream, guys. Be responsible. They should pay me. This is Timatrobes, yeah. Alright, guys. Today, we're gonna be cutting each other's hair. Oh man. Omicron Music, you already have re-entered. Okay. So is this real rain you recorded? Because that would be cool. So, what do I have to say? Certainly a cool little idea, that's for sure. It's basically a 2-chord chord progression right now, which is something I advise strongly against doing. Especially, well, now you're changing it up, but it's hard to distinguish it right now. The bass line is just 2 notes. Yeah. If the bass line is just 2 notes, that also limits the amounts of chords you can do over that. So what you're gonna get is a 2-chord chord progression. Because the ear, like, no matter what inversion you play of another chord, the ear will always assume the easiest solution and say that the bass is the root note. Like, especially if you're doing something with piano, it helps to have a more complex chord progression than 2 chords. The chords on top vary quite a bit, considering it's only 2 roots. Yeah, dude, Mastin. But you gotta understand, an inversion of a chord is still the same chord. Like, no matter, like, okay, I can play you, like, for every triad, for every major triad, I can play you 3 versions, right? They're still the same major triad. Let's open a new one. Haven't made any changes. I hope this doesn't kill my stream again. Okay. Let's go. So, for every major triad, I can play... So this is C major, right? I can play it this way, or I can play it this way, or this way. They're still C major, all of them. Right? And that's what you're doing mainly. And that is not a different chord. Like, if you want variation, try really doing a different chord, but if you want to keep it, like, if you want to keep all the notes that are in there, go to 4-note chords. Like, a C major can easily be transformed into an A minor 7, and then into an F major 9. Right? And that's the easiest way of doing it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to use more complicated music theory. We can't see shit. You don't need to see shit. I'm only playing stuff on the piano. You don't need to see the shit I'm doing in the DAW, because I'm not doing anything in the DAW. I don't know, like, I don't know. That was just something I needed to get off my chest. I don't know if you're already aware of it. Probably you are. Just gonna guess you are. But yeah, it's something like if you're doing piano stuff, please don't do the 2-chord thing and think that inversions will help you. Yes, I think you should vary the progression more. And then there's the case of your sub bass. If you can see, you can even see it. See? You've got it. You've got the same problem as so many people. So many people who send in their tunes here have a sub bass patch where the first harmonic is way louder than the fundamental, and with yours it's super extreme. See, if I just turn down the first harmonic and boost the sub, this is what it should sound like. Okay? This is your sub. That's the first harmonic. So you think it doesn't work then? No, I don't think it does work. I really don't think that does work in any circumstance where there's a piano involved. I mean, don't get me wrong. Other people might say different things about this, but like me, as a dude who is mainly into jazz as well, like when I play piano, I think having a 2-chord thing going is it feels a bit lifeless, you know. But yeah, the sub bass is definitely like taste aside, right? The sub bass is an objective problem. Then also I feel it could brighten up just a little. Just a tiny bit. Like if all your high frequency percussion can come up in the mix. So what are you doing? You're doing nah. Something like this. Let me check the subnotes. Let me suggest to you. So you're going between F and E. Okay. So you make your chord progression is E major 7, E major 7, and then E flat minor 7. So from that, how about you go to A flat 9. So you go, and then maybe to go back to E major 7, you could go G9, or hold on. So you have your, and then you could go, you know, and it's easy to go back here from a D7, which is a double fucking no, triple thing. But it works. What also works is if you go from E major, so you keep your progression going, and then you do, you do A minor 9, and then you do B, you do B11. Gotta do it in a high octave though. And you can go back to, see, that links back to here, and go bam, down, down, and see? 4 chords. Easy as piss, guys. Yeah. I think I've rambled on enough. Ornette Coleman, Dancing in Your Head is your favorite jazz album. Okay. I'm into jazz. Like, my favorite jazz record of the last 5 years is Still Up by Niels Volker. Fucking hell. Elton John 1. Dude, with this, no joke, this fucking B11 is called the fucking Michael Jackson chord. And it's called that for a reason, because Michael Jackson has it in every tune. Smurfenstein. Why is your name grayed out? I do not know. Let me ungray it. Smurfenstein. Cool. That chord touches children, and adults do. It touches adults too. Hey, thank you very much for that follow, Balakay Productions. Let's pull this back and give it a horn. No, Serenix, I was trying my hardest to keep it PG in that regard. I understand what it meant. Some MP3 conversion errors, I think. Hey, 111XS. Yeah, you're smashing that pretty hard. See. Sorry for having to interrupt this, but I feel that app does not follow the same key as the chord progression in some spots. Really cool tune, Smurfenstein. This is like, you're like on a creative level, this is fancy as fuck. Hey Loveless, what's up? Yeah, I love this too, Machinatrix. Machinatrix, I should say. What irks me, though, is that it's very smashed, especially for such a chill tune. Like, there's very little space in here. And I bet a lot of it has to do with this area. 1.5k. Maybe. Okay, this is if you want to go on the safe side, yeah? If you want to build a safe mix, consider having a rim that has more mid, like more actual crunch. Like ask Wid. He's like the rim genius, the rimificator, the fucking the rim master. There is a good kind of space in there for a mid heavy 1 kilohertz rim click thing that overshadows, like that cuts through all the synth stuff going on there, you know. Hey Yinyu, what's up? Balake, read the screen instructions, or otherwise you can type !share, and then yeah, you'll receive other instructions which say the same thing. Yeah, the crunch, like the saturation during, like I think it's happening in the master. Is a tad much, and then this thing being out of key and the rim layer, and was there something else over here? Nah. I feel otherwise this works just fine for what it is. Yeah, really cool tune. I have nothing much more to say. Smurf origin story. All right. Let's roll. This guy here is so good, I'm ashamed of my shit. Oh, Grapevine Day. I'm sorry. We got some talent in chat. Fucking Korat. Oh my boy. What is he gonna send? In before its depth. Edit stereo, but it's not uploaded. What? Oh, okay. No mix yet. But comment about it anyway. Tom Snare film mix. Needs work. Still thinking of second drop. Okay. Is it wrong? I say nay. Let me show you guys this. I can see a couple wrong things, but I guess do you, right? It's not 100% mono. Good guy, Korat. Good guy. Very good guy. This makes me want to fuck a rhino. And Korat replies, that's how I came up with it. It's pretty fuck. Indeed, it is pretty fuck. So, what do I have to say? There are obviously a couple of things that I won't bother saying because you're Korat and you'll figure it out. I mean, ambience and stuff is probably gonna come later. Because right now it feels like only the cymbals really have some sort of consistent room on them. Feel the kick could be stronger. Feel like everything but the drums can come down in this mix. And see, it's pretty much mono, but not completely. Your symbol that you have here, or throughout the whole thing, that stops at 8 kilohertz, and that's quite low for a cymbal to stop. Talking about the 909 distorted kick drum, well, I don't know if it's a distorted 909. But if it is, then yes, I'm talking about that. I feel like really the drums could stick out more, like the main drums. That means all the snares or whatever you have for snares. Like, that sound is not a snare in the bar before it, but here it fulfills the function of a snare. So I guess I would probably make a duplicate of it and treat it as a snare in this case. Maybe that is even a snare, like a really down sampled and low pitch snare. Yeah, I'd make separate channels for all these snares. But it is the same book. But is it the same book? It depends. Do you want it to be the same book? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the drums need a bit more presence, and ambience, and like you need to figure out stereo stuff. But yeah, and then like it obviously is not done lengthwise, I think. So finish it lengthwise as well. Big one. Big one, son. Big one. Okay. Look at the time. I have time for a maximum of 2 more people. All right? So if you're not seeing your name on this list right now, if you're not seeing your name on this list and you want feedback on a tune, this might be your last chance today. Type ! Salt Machine and I shall roll very soon. Whew. Fucking 1:35 a.m. And I gotta get up at fucking... Oh, I gotta get up at fucking 7. So, yeah. Correct. Maybe not you, because you've just been ruffled. Okay. I guess nobody else wants to join. So let's... Balakai. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to purge what you just said. Because that is against Twitch terms of service. See, you got rolled right away. Yeah, Balokay Productions. I mean, you can't talk about murdering yourself in Twitch chat, apparently. I've read the Twitch term of service now, and it appears you can't do that. Okay. Your breaks and intro have more sub than your actual drop. Oh God, Loveless. So, this is certainly something. Obviously you're going for a very distinct kind of sound, and I can tell you right now that what you're doing in the low end is not going to be working for that. Your bass is fairly quiet compared to your kick drum, and that's fine if you want to have a fat kick drum, but then you need to have the sub of that kick drum go along with your chord progression, otherwise, and have no other sub bass, because the way it is now, it's flashing a bit. Sadly. Also, it's a bit bright overall. I really need help on my bass lines. I have so many problems with all my songs. Well, you need to decide on what you want to do. Like, your kick has a really strong fundamental here. I would probably attenuate that and have the sub be louder than that. Just a bit. You'll still hear the kick's fundamental due to side shading. The phrasing of the melody is, I don't know. I don't want to. I usually don't want to say wrong to a thing like that, because it is artistic freedom. But if you're going to, like this image down here that you all can't see, this here, makes me think that you're going for a very distinct sound where there's not many variables, you know? And if you're going for that, then I would suggest you take another look at the melody and figure out something that is a little simpler, even, in terms of rhythm. No, Balake Productions, you don't need to lower the sub that much. Like, I'm gonna show you a place in my tune in a tune of mine. See here. Look at how this looks. This is the sub bass, right? This is not the kick drum. This is the sub bass. This is the kick drum. They harmonize. The kick moves out of the way for the sub bass. I'm staying on one chord. Also have my kick tuned to my root, you know? It's just the rhythm of the melody that's bothering me, to be honest. Yeah, that little hit on the 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, on the 3 and on the 3 it hits on the 3 and that's a problem. I don't know. Like I don't know if you should do that. Unium, it's yo, and no, it doesn't. That's probably you, to be honest. I maybe wouldn't use the same melody here. I don't know. I would probably change it up. You can bring it back like when the kick drum, 4x4 kick drum comes back. Otherwise, like, it does get old, you know? During the track, even. Hi, I bought a frisbee. Welcome, Urban Shaman. And then a very big thing is don't fade out. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired, Urban Shaman. Like, yeah, I only have time for one more raffle after this. But yeah, you're fading volume here. It's like you want it to cut off the tail of this build effect, but then you had some sort of bus automation going, I don't think you should be doing that. I think it should stay consistent and then bam, and then go away. But yeah, the bass is the main thing. Like, fix the bass. Try changing up that melody. You should have a much better time with this. Yeah, I think I've rambled on enough about this. So, final raffle, guys. If you have not entered !Salt Machine in the chat and you want feedback on our tune, do it now. Or forever hold your peace until next week when I do this again. Hey, Tropio. Nice. Do epic movie music. Coming right up. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Show me what you got. I like what you've got. Okay. I'm guessing that's everyone. I'll just roll. Fuck it. There isn't a better way. There is not a better way to end tonight's stream than fucking Tim Schaufert. Holy hell. Oh. Oh, what? This is new. I'd see a Tropio. Yeah, you've still got a bit of a stereo sub. Yeah, and trap snare 7.wave. Oh, yes. So this was pretty sexy so far. So there's gonna be vocals. That's fine. Somehow all your tunes have vocals, which is like, that's just weird to me. But the main thing is the stereo sub. Felt a bit weird in my headphones. Maybe because I'm not used to it. Especially on headphones. I love all the ambient stuff. Takes a while to get going though. Like, you've got 4 minutes of tune and almost 2 minutes until it actually like hits a chorus section. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. It's just I don't know. Since I am working with a lot of people now who write pop music, it's just weird to me. And that snare is, I don't know, I've said it many times on this stream, I'm not fond of snares that sound like this. I generally call them trap snare 7.wave because they sound a lot like Lex Luger's trap snare 7.wave. And I feel like that they don't talk about like trash can snares or neuro ploppy snares like when you're not talking shit about those snares, because those are really everywhere. Yeah, Tim. What else am I gonna say? You use this snare, I'm gonna call you out for it. I'm with Red on that one. Like, if you use something sweet, something crunchy from like an old drum machine or something, that would fit much better. For fuck's sake, Voltspeed, indeed. And the raffle is closed, by the way. Anyway, like, I'm not doing anyone after this, because I need to be horizontal very soon. no, you knew. No, one more. I can't do one more. So is it like, are you expecting like the vocals to carry the transition to this part? Because there's like nothing tonal happening here. I don't know. I don't know. Could be that it just works when you stick the vocal on it. Right now it feels a bit unexpected. What? No, Tom. Not one more. We're not doing that. Holy fuck. Who done it? Hey, thanks guys. Thanks Wid. Thanks Uncle Kev for the cheers. I love you guys. Reopen the taco. I can't. I have to go. Fucking hell, 200 more. Wid. Stop it. Stop it. Right? Right now. Because, like, it's 2 in the morning. I have to get up at 7. It's like 5 hours of sleep is not very much. And I'm not done with this. Bits are pennies, bro. Yeah, but still, they mean a lot, man. Feed me more. Thanks, Kev. Why? Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some minimum amount set somewhere where I didn't look, because that should have made a pling as well. Anyway, it shouldn't be making a pling anyway. I know for certain that I have a specific bit alert that should pop out on any kind of fucking any kind of donation pertaining to bits. I've even designed the sound especially for it, but it doesn't happen. Thanks, Streamlabs. Fuck it big. There it is. Thank you so much, Kev. I love you, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, that guitar is pretty nice. I mean, the distorted tone guitar, why not have this in this part as well? I feel it would complement what's going on here as well. Also, it feels more high-end focused than what you usually do. Maybe the sidechain on the cymbals is a bit strong. Don't call him out for using that snare. Why not? Oh, come on, Buff. That's just being a dick. Also, Voltspeed, I'm gonna call everyone out for using that snare, even if it's Tim. It's just not gonna happen in the streams that someone can get away with using a snare like this. It's not gonna happen. All right. Think that does it for tonight's stream. I hope you got something from this, Tim. Really cool. Like I loved what was going on musically. The snare is debatable. Wouldn't keep it if I were you, but it's your track. This section here, if the vocal carries it, it's gonna be fine. This guitar here, this lead guitar, it would fit here as well. Yeah, and also structure-wise, I don't know if you're gonna fill all this with vocal. I don't know. I guess you'll surprise me. Right. So, guys, we've got the chance of either hosting Mr. Haywire, who is live right now, or Mr. Muzzy, who's playing Jackbox with Proto. So who would you guys rather be dropped off at? What? Laurent Rivard is live, alright? Apparently I'm not following him. Michael. Well then let's RNG it. That's how this stream works, right? You RNG important decisions. Don't let me make this choice. Okay. So I'm going to give me yeah, thanks. So minimum, we've got 3, right? So Haywire's 1, just in the order of they've appeared. Muzzy is 2, and Laurent is 3. Generate, it's 1. We're gonna host Haywire. Cool. So guys, thank you all. Thank you all for following. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for fucking throwing goddamn money at me. I love you guys. Seriously. Yeah. I'll send you guys over to Haywire. I'm sure his music will not disappoint. Yeah. And then all that's left to say is until next time,